What's up, family? This is another Fact Friday where we're taking the mystery and the misinformation out of the insurance industry and giving you nothing but the facts. So, last week we talked about living benefits, and I've been getting a ton of questions about living benefits after that video. So, for this one, we're going to dive deeper into living benefits. Consider this like a part A, if you will. So last week we talked about living benefits, what they are and why they matter. Today we're going to talk about exactly how living benefits work, how much money someone can actually get from them, and what insurance companies actually look at when issuing living benefits. So most people have never heard of living benefits before. We talked about that in the last video. So, because most people have never heard of living benefits before, it's safe to assume that they don't know the levels of living benefits as well. So, we're about to break them down. There are 3 levels of living benefits. Level 1 is terminal illness. You basically have 12 to 24 months to live. So, if the doctor tells you that you have 1 to 2 years to live, then that policy will pay you out 50 to 90% of that death benefit while you're still alive. Depending on the policy, this could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. Level 2 is critical illness. These are the major life-threatening events like heart attack, stroke, cancer, kidney failure, major organ transplant, ALS, severe burns, brain injury, and multiple sclerosis. If the illness is severe, then you get a large payout. If it is mild, then you will get a smaller one. But either way, you get some type of benefit. Level 3 is chronic illness. This one is a lifesaver because you may not be able to perform 2 out of the 6 daily living activities, like eating, bathing, dressing yourself, transferring yourself like from a bed to a chair, or even using the toilet. This essentially acts as a built-in long-term care benefit. And long-term care is crazy expensive. So how much money can you actually receive from your living benefits? Insurance companies use severity-based payouts, meaning the more severe the illness is, the more percentage you can access. Here are some of the typical ranges. 25% of the policy for mild situations, 50 to 70% for moderate, 80 to 90% for severe. So on a $500,000 policy, a mild cancer diagnosis will equal $100,000. A moderate stroke will be somewhere around $250,000. And a severe heart attack will be somewhere between $350,000 and $450,000. This is real money that can keep families stable while they're going through the storm. Another question is, how long does the money take to arrive? Living benefits typically take 2 to 6 weeks to pay out once they are approved. That's faster than disability insurance. It's faster than Social Security. It's definitely faster than GoFundMe. And when you are in a crisis, fast matters. So, what can you use the money for? Insurance companies do not control how you want to spend your living benefits. So you can use it for things like mortgage, childcare, rent, whatever you need it for, car payment, auto loan, anything that you need it for, you can use it for that. There are 0 restrictions on how you choose to use your living benefits payouts. It's your money. Let me use a more detailed scenario. So it's this young man named Marcus. He's 38 years old and has an IUL policy with a death benefit of $400,000 with living benefits. Unfortunately, he has a sudden and unexpected stroke. The doctor says his recovery time will be anywhere between 12 to 18 months. He qualifies for a critical illness claim. The severity score is moderate. He gets a payout percentage of 60%. So he receives $240,000. He uses that money to pay off his $180,000 mortgage. He covers 10 months of his lost income from his job. He hires in-home help. He's able to keep his kids in their activities. And he's able to avoid going into debt. And because he survived, his family life did not collapse financially. Without that policy, his wife would have bared that burden all by herself. That's the power of living benefits. The bottom line is living benefits is one of the most powerful financial tools that we have available for us today. And most people don't even know they exist. When a serious sickness hits, living benefits protect your home, protect your income, it protects your savings, it protects your dignity, and it protects your family. Life insurance should take care of your family after you're gone, but it should also take care of you while you are here. If you have any more questions about living benefits, send me a DM.